Typically, you're not looking to hard code your array and then leave it like this. You got certain circumstances where you want to do something to your list at certain points of time in your code. Let's say we want to add an element. Now our list is set up there, and of course we could add an element by simply redefining the entire list like this. And now we add 10 as a new element, and if I output blockchain, we correctly see the new list. This is very cumbersome though. Manually recreating the list all the time, not really something we want to do. Thankfully, there is a special function or method we can use. Now I'll dive deeper into what functions and methods are in just a second. But for now, let's simply call it by adding .append after our list. That's a built-in method shipping with Python, and add parentheses here. Now if you add free here, and you then output the blockchain again, you see that free was ended at the end. So whatever this method or function is, again, we'll have a look at this in just a second, it seems to take that value we passed to it between the parentheses, and in the case of the append method, add it to our list. Now we also have a different method which we can call, and there are more methods than just these two, by the way, pop. And this will actually return a value instantly, free, which was the last value on our list. And if I now output the list, you see the last value is missing. So pop is actually removing the last element of a list, outputs it, or gives us the chance to store it in a variable. If we would use blockchain pop on the right sign of an equal sign, where we store it in a variable. And then it manipulates the original list and removes the element from there. So that's a first glimpse at functions, something we'll dive also in the next lectures. And this is how we can in general work with the list and how we can start building our blockchain. And actually, whilst this blockchain is very simple, this is how we will work with it throughout the course. We'll manage our blockchain in a list, and later the things will change is, of course, how we work with it, how we manipulate it, how we verify it and check if it's valid, the type of data we store, it'll be more complex, and of course, we'll also learn how we store it in a file so that it's not lost if we restart the program. Because right now, if I quit here and I go back into my REPL mode, the blockchain is gone. This variable does not exist anymore because it basically resets the old state whenever we restart this. So that's also something we'll fix throughout the course once we can store that in files.